down for, well, I guess you could say the rest of the day and going into the day or going into the afternoon. But I got a text and I got a picture. And, you know, to the person that sent me the picture, this is no diss to him. I'm just kind of over this because at the end of the day, I just see a lot of hypocrisy. And it's just getting to the point to where some of y'all is acting like black white supremacists when it comes to Ja Morant. Y'all just picking on the dude. And it is what it is. And I have to call you guys out on y'all hypocrisy. I'm not finna keep sitting up here crying and whining every time Ja Morant do something until he start building up a arrest record, which once again, he ain't been arrested for anything. Then we can have a real conversation. So now you got people sitting up here crying, saying, oh, Ja Morant showed a gun on social media. Do you know how many YouTube channels there are that are gun channels? And don't give me that stuff with Ja Morant as a basketball player. And based off the fact that he is a highly paid athlete, he should have some kind of weapon or protection. And everybody don't want to hire security. It's their right if they want or do not want to hire security. Last time I checked, once again, Ja Morant hasn't been traded. He lives in Tennessee. Tennessee is a concealed and open carry state. I'm going to say this again. How can y'all sit, and I'm gonna call y'all the hypocrites that you are. How you going to have a problem with Ja Morant, but then you watch channels, and I'm not hating on them because they are my brothers and sisters. How you going to hate on Ja Morant and be crying about Ja Morant, but y'all are fans of Black Rambo or Yoki Stirrup or whatever the sister's name is, the light-skinned sister. And you know who I'm talking about. They have channels talking about weapons. Not only do they talk about the weapons, they fire the weapons. Did Ja Morant fire the weapon? Has Ja Morant shot anybody? No. Has he shot at anybody? No. Has he been arrested for anything? No. And whatever you hear going on behind the scenes is just speculation. Like I said, I'm getting sick of this. Like I said, some of y'all act just like white people. The very people that you call the open enemy and supposed to be fighting against white supremacy and racism, but you're exercising that same racism and stereotyping on behalf of them. Oh my God, he showed a gun. So? How old is Ja Morant? What, 21, 22? Last time I checked, the legal age to own a weapon is 21. Once again, not against policies to show weapons on social media. And Shannon Sharp, when he made that comment, oh, who does he think he is? Oh, Larry Hoover? Why you got to be compared to Larry Hoover? Why can't he just be a dude exercising his Second Amendment rights? Why he got to be compared to Larry Hoover? Why can't he just be? See, that's the thing. Some of the stigmas that's placed on black people are placed by black people. So some of y'all are hypocrites. Real talk. I'm not finna sit up here every time something. Oh my God. Oh my God. But let me ask y'all niggas this. Where was y'all at making videos when a few weeks ago with the fallout with Bud Light and what's his name? Dylan Mulvaney? And you know who that person is? Who Bud Light paid $100,000 allegedly to do a Budweiser ad, which all hell broke loose. to where Budweiser sales dropped dramatically, and you had country music singers and you had Kid Rock who did a video basically shooting at some Bud Light cans, but everybody gave that the thumbs up. He was literally shooting at the cans in disappointment and disgust over the Dylan Mulvaney situation. We could have, but he wasn't called phobic. He wasn't called none of that stuff. He got praised for that. But if a black man would have did that, everybody and their mama would have had something to say. Like I said, the temperament in the room is always different when it compares to us, when it comes to us. So I'm just saying, man, some of y'all some real hypocrites. One thing about me, I think for myself, man, and I'm not worried about what nobody else thinks. Y'all got to stop criminalizing these black men and black women, because some of y'all is part of the problem. You're continuing the stigma and the stereotypes that's been placed on us by our open enemy. Like I said, I'm not finna freak out because he showed a damn gun. Once again, he's over 21. Once again, it's not against social media policies to show weapons. You got people shooting weapons on YouTube. Oh, that's great. I want one of those. So now we mad at John Morant. John Morant is worth millions of dollars. He should have some kind of protection. Like I said, when he started building up arrests like Pac-Man Jones, then we can revisit this conversation. But I'm not finna sit up here every time something happens, get on social. Oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Some of y'all sound just like white people. Some of y'all act just like white people. The very people that you sit up here and talk about and accuse of racism, but guess what y'all are doing? You're doing the same thing. You're exercising the same. You're stereotyping your own. Like I said, where was those videos about Kid Rock? He literally filmed himself shooting at beer cans, Bud Light cans, with a semi-automatic weapon. So where was the damn outrage? All I'm saying is I'm not going to keep criminalizing John Morant. Obviously, they said he can do it. Maybe he just don't care. Maybe he thinking the same way I'm thinking. Hey, why am I being criminalized for exercising my Second Amendment rights? I thought y'all want equality. Like I said, why is it when a brother have a weapon or show a weapon, he's being linked to criminology? Or a new word, criminalism. Don't y'all find something wrong with that? But we the very ones that cry about racism and white supremacy and stereotyping, but yet we do it to each other. Like I said before, when the arrests start piling up on John Morant, oh yeah, then we can revisit this conversation. Keep in mind, they ran an investigation in Colorado. They said he did nothing wrong. And to be honest with you, he shouldn't even have been suspended. To be honest with you, I would have challenged that suspension, because I'm still waiting for them to tell me what did he do wrong. So when Shannon Sharp was talking all this stuff, and Shannon Sharp needs to shed his ass up. Shannon Sharp is a complete fraud. Okay? He a complete fraud. This the same dude talking about he would have whooped Will Smith ass, but then how come you didn't have that same energy for Chad Willer, who beat up a black woman? Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like black women, even though you was birthed by a black woman. Yeah, J Dog, this got to stop, man. He lives in Tennessee. Tennessee, everybody knows that Tennessee is a open carry concealed state. You can keep a gun and you can keep a gun on you. I'll promise you. I'll promise you. If a NFL player do it that happened to be white, I guarantee you they ain't gonna say nothing. I guarantee you they ain't gonna say a damn thing. But people know it's easy to get away with demonizing and criminalizing a black person because they know everybody will gang up on that one particular black person. But you can count me out. Because I'm not finna sit up here and keep crying every time something happened. Like I said, if John Morant, if he, you know what I'm saying, if he deletes somebody, that's a different story. He started getting arrested, then we got a problem. But because he showed a gun on social media, here we go again. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe he did that. So until you Caucasian people, y'all really need to shut y'all hypocritical asses up. Like I said, y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all was praising Kid Rock, giving him the big thumbs up. But we already know we already know it's a different set of standards. So yeah, I'm not finna keep piling on John Morant. It's to the point I can care less. Like I said, Shannon Sharp needs to shut his horse face ass up. I just gotta keep it a bug. Y'all need to quit crying. Y'all need to stop crying about that dude. At the end of the day, this is the path he chose. Like I said, why is it every time a black man, why is it, and I hear this all the time, why a black man say, hey, I'm just out and about, and they could just be a random YouTuber. They could just be a dude talking about sports. And he just say, hey, I was just walking around. I had my piece on me. Oh, you trying to be a gangster. Why can't I just be a person exercising his Second Amendment rights? Why can't I just be a law-abiding citizen who happened to have a legally purchased weapon? Why do I got to be a gangster? Why do I got to be tied to that kind of stuff? Why can't I just be a regular guy? But if a white guy say, oh, I was just walking around and I had my piece on me. Oh, I understand. Sometimes just, I understand these days, this day and age is, it's better to be safe than sorry. But like I said, some of y'all put those stigmas and stereotypes on black people. And I'm not finna do that stuff. We part of the problem. We part of the problem. We acted like black Klansmen with John Morant. And I just got to keep it a buck. And I know it's going to be some people that's going to be mad when they hear this and they going to get mad at me and say, I'm condoning what? No, I'm not condoning. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit up here and demonize him every time. Like I said, call me when he get arrested. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, where was these niggas, 3 weeks ago? When Kid Rock did what he did with those Bud Light cans. Nobody was calling him a criminal. You can make a case that he was insinuating by shooting up those beer cans, insinuating a hate crime or a so-called hate crime. So I'm just saying, where was these dudes at then? Nobody said nothing. But then now all of a sudden, everybody got something to say about John Morant. Like I said, we got to stop doing this. Like I said, I know it's going to be some people that ain't going to agree with me, but I don't give a damn because I'm sick of this stuff. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of getting stereotyped by people from my own community. Stop saying somebody is trying to be this and stop saying they trying to be this and they trying to be that. For real. Oh, he trying to be a gangster. Oh, he think he a thug. Like I said, why is it every time a black man, a black man, you know, purchase, own, or show a weapon, he trying to be a thug? He a gangster. Why can't he just be a law-abiding citizen that's exercising his Second Amendment rights? I'm just saying. This just go on too much. Too much. I didn't even mean, like I said, I was finna turn in. And then I found myself having to speak on this. Cause like I said, I didn't have enough of this. Leave John Morant alone. Let him be. If this what he want to do, so be it. He got his daddy. They always say this stuff. Oh, he came from a 2-parent house. He had a mom and a dad. Why he got a gun? Look around. And the funny thing is, every time I look around, I'm hearing about some white boy, and now you got Latinos doing mass shootings, thinking that they white supremacists. Where's all that outrage for them? So what does that make them? If John Morant is trying to be a thug or a criminal, so what does that make them? I'll wait. What does that make them then? Because like I said, I ain't heard about John Morant participating in a mass. But you sure hear about these white boys doing it. Well, it's like this. Until he get, like I said, when the arrests start piling up, then that's when I'll be concerned. When he get arrested for something, then I'll be concerned. But once again, he ain't been arrested. It's just taking something and putting it in high definition and enhancing it. Now, we all know, like I said before, we already know Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal gonna have something to say, because that's what they do. They had these production meetings, and then, you know, the head cracker in charge, you know, tell the handkerchief head, oh, you guys need to come down hard on him. That's what they're gonna say, and say, you know, and call him out his name and all this kind of stuff. But them niggas ain't saying nothing about Brent Favre. They ain't said nothing about Brent Favre, though, who stole pretty much from black people. But they got all the smoke in the world for John Morant. They had all the smoke in the world for Kyrie Irving. But then when you hear about these white boys getting in trouble, then all of a sudden, oh, that's not newsworthy. Because it's a motto. The motto is, as Roger Al say, demonize the brother, give a pass to the other. I don't know what's gonna go on with Monty Williams. I hope he get another job. I'll just put it to you this way: if his job wasn't spared, then why should Steve Kerr's job be spared? Should he be fired after a disastrous season? And then to a certain degree, you kind of got to place blame on the Golden State Warriors ownership and the management, because they should have traded Draymond Green. But then again, at the end of the day, Jordan Poole been god awful in the playoff. And then when you hear this story that I'm gonna talk about with Jordan Poole, Jordan Poole is, oh my God, Jordan Poole is, when I say that dude is the simp of the, when I say Jordan Poole, if this is true about him, Jordan Poole could be the simp of the decade. This is a dude, this is a walking paternity case waiting to happen. I'm talking about This story is starting to make its waves around the internet streets. Man, it's gonna be all kind of women plotting on that poor brother. And you could just tell that Jordan Poole is not a smart dude, and you could just tell he naive. I I I'm gonna be honest with you. If the Warriors keep Draymond Green coming into this season, they basically are admitting that their championship run is over. Which I'm gonna talk about that series with the Lakers, and I'm gonna talk about that series with the Lakers and the Nuggets maybe tomorrow. But I just wanted to get this situation with John Morant off my chest. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I know it's gonna be some people that's gonna be mad at me, but I don't give a damn. But anyway, appreciate y'all tapping in. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.